Well, Lagos State High Court, sitting in Ikeja, has ruled that the removal of Mudashiru Obasa as Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly is illegal, unconstitutional, and void. The court, in a judgment delivered on Wednesday, also declared the proceedings and resolutions of the House, which led to Obasa's ousting on January 13, 2025, null and void. Obasa, the reinstated Speaker of the State House of Assembly, had filed a lawsuit against the House of Assembly and the newly appointed Speaker at the time, Mojisola Meranda. ATN reports that the ruling was passed by Justice Yetunde Finero of the Lagos State High Court. The suit, filed on February 12, 2025, through his counsel, Afolabi Fashanu SAN, argued that his removal was carried out while the Assembly was on recess and he was outside the country. He contended that the sitting during which he was removed was unlawfully convened, lacking proper authority or any formal delegation of power from the Speaker's office. Obasa's legal challenge was anchored on 9 grounds, relying on provisions of the 1999 Constitution as amended and the rules and standing orders of the Lagos State House of Assembly. The court's ruling effectively reinstates Obasa as Speaker and renders null all decisions taken during the contested session. Well, Mr. Fineface, I believe you're a bit familiar with this story. I mean, when it broke out, that's towards January, we discussed about this, where Obasa was removed as the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, and then he was replaced by his deputy Miranda as the new Lagos State House of Assembly Speaker. But things take a new leaf, things turn around. Obasa later was reinstated as the Lagos State House of Assembly, and now he also challenged this issue that he was going to take it to court, and now we are having the court's verdict as regards to that, declaring his removal, his impeachment as null and void and illegal, as well as unconstitutional in this regard. I'd like to get your reactions to this story.
Okay, well, the issue is a familiar one. I started when Obasa was allegedly impeached, but then the situation were solved politically. But today the court coming to give her decision in favor of Obasa is a good one, and that gives Nigerians and the common man that sense of belonging that there is hope in the Nigerian judiciary, even though the matter seems to have been resolved before the decision. It still echoes the fact that we should have a level of confidence in our judiciary. Why do I say so? The Constitution provides, the Constitution and even the rule of the legislative houses provides for me in which the Speaker of the House, members of the House, to be removed or impeached from their office. In this case of Obasa and those of the other members of the House, it became so obvious that the rules were not followed, and that means that every attempt or every step taken so far as to impeach Obasa to its extent of inconsistency with the creation of the Constitution and rule of the House is null and void.
All right.
And today the court has come to send that. So,
okay. Well, I'm wondering how this ruling might affect the. Oh, can you hear me? Mr. Fineface, if you can hear me well, I'm wondering how this court's ruling might affect the relationship between Miranda and Obasa, considering the fact that she was his deputy, whilst he was still the Lagos State House of Assembly Speaker. And then when he was impeached, she was replaced in his position. And then things turned around. I don't know, what do you think would be the relationship between this duo in this regard?
well, as for me, I don't think there will be anything different, because this politics, and that is what you get in politics. You don't trust everybody.
Hmm.
The person you feel is your confidant must appoint you at the time you never expected. So, and the matter has been handled politically as it is. So I believe that that relationship they have had from the inception should be maintained, though the level of trust
Yeah.
will not be there again. So for me, I don't have anything anything negatively to affect their relationship. Rather, everyone works in each other office as elected.
So are you saying that there isn't going to be a clash of idea, a clash of opinion, considering the fact that Obasa at some point might feel, or let me not say Obasa, Miranda might feel intimidated by his return, considering the fact that she replaced him whilst he was out?
No, the fact is that unconstitutionally,
Mm.
if the speaker is impeached, the deputy speaker takes its position because he's been left in the ranking of officials. And when the deputy speaker is impeached alongside with the speaker, the of the house. So I don't see anything wrong. I don't see any need why he should feel intimidated or feel anyhow of the speaker's reaction. And every reasonable person, which I expect the speaker, that is in the person of Abasa, to act, he should act friendly to every one of them. This is politics. And the issue has been resolved politically. So I think they should just come back the way they used to be, and then look away from every other political tendencies that they want to play. Long as I'm concerned, he has taken his position, and every attempt to deny other officers of their position because of his impeachment, then it becomes something else. Then it becomes petty to me. For me, he has taken his position, and that is what's important.
All right. Well, again, could this legal precedent now influence how other states, might, how other states of assemblies might want to look into leadership issues, most especially when it comes to, impeaching a House member when or whilst on recession?
Okay, like I said, the Constitution provides a guideline on how impeachment proceedings will proceed in the House. And every act of impeachment that does not follow that constitutional provision is null and void. No matter how long it will take, the court will always throw it out and restore back the speaker who is wrongly impeached. So this is a lesson to every other House of Assembly of our various states.
Right. So we're talking about the precedents this would set for other states when it has to do with issues of impeachment whilst the House is on recession, right? So you were trying to say something. Let me get that thoughts there.
Okay. I was actually saying that it will lay a very good precedent to every other state House of Assembly when they intend to carry out any other action as a removal principal officers of the House. What it says is that they
All right, Mr. Fiveface, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, please, you can rephrase that again. The network, still the network issue. I wasn't able to hear you much.
Okay. I was saying that every institution has a procedure of carrying out their activities. A recent judgment by the Lagos State High Court lays a very fundamental foundation on the issue of procedure for removal of Speaker of House of Assembly.
All right.
So from this, every other House of Assembly will take leave will know the steps, the procedures. They will understand that they ought to conform to the rules of the House and the constitutional provision as to removal of